I just copied a website making over $1 million per month without ever building a website ever before using only AI. The site allrecipes.com gets 117 million visitors monthly and earns insane revenue just by sharing recipes. And in this video, I'll show you exactly how I cloned it, set up Google Ads and Stripe, and turned it into a passive income stream. No coding needed. Alright, so to get things started, I'm going to build a modern, responsive recipe website that feels clean, inviting, and perfect for anyone browsing for their next meal idea. I want a homepage that opens up with a hero section showcasing seasonal recipes, paired with a big central search bar and simple navigation with links to home, recipes, categories, and my recipes. Now, the layout should display recipe thumbnails in a neatly organized grid using high-quality food photos and soft, warm tones to create a cozy, welcoming feel. The initial version, as you can see here, is ready and it looks great to me. The homepage features a hero section up top, a functional search bar, and a neatly arranged grid layout for browsing all kinds of recipes. The site is now officially called Culinary Canvas, and navigating through the pages works exactly as expected. On the My Recipes page, it prompts users to either register or sign in to view saved content, which means user account support is already wired in. Now, it's time to make the site functional for actual recipe browsing. And I want users to be able to search and filter recipes based on what they're in the mood for, whether it's by ingredients, dietary restrictions maybe, cook time, meal type, or just a keyword that they type in. And when the search and filters are first set up, as you can see, an error pops up. After debugging with Replit, the filters section appears and works perfectly. I can now toggle the filter panel open or closed, and when I apply those filters, I immediately see the recipe grid update. But then the keyword search box also isn't working properly, but after letting Replit know and working through all the fixes, I'm gonna test it again by typing in pasta, and now the search works perfectly on both the homepage and on the recipes page. Next up is getting the individual recipe pages to work, and when someone clicks on a recipe card, it should take them to a full detailed view of that dish. And I want the page to include a high-quality image of the dish, a complete list of ingredients, step-by-step instructions, prep and cook times, serving size of course, and nutritional information. Now at first, clicking on a recipe throws me an error. After troubleshooting again with the Replit agent, everything starts working properly. Now when I click on a recipe card, it should take me to a full recipe detail page with everything I asked for. A high-quality food photo up top, followed by a clean layout that lists the ingredients, step-by-step instructions for cooking, nutritional facts, and even a section for chef's notes. And to make the site feel a lot more curated, I organize content into two main sections: standard meal categories like breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and dessert, and special collections for, seasonal picks, trending recipes, and holiday-themed ideas. In the Explore Recipes section here, there are now two clearly separated tabs. Again, one for meal categories and another for curated collections. Now, for personalization, I'm gonna test the My Recipes section, but as you can see, clicking on it just leads to a blank area. After requesting sign-in and register forms from Replit, users can now save recipes, generate meal planning tools, and get recipe recommendations based on preferences and history. I'm also going to include a Generate Shopping List button that compiles ingredients from saved recipes into a nice clean list. And after working through some registration and save button issues, the My Recipes section is fully functional. I can view all of my saved recipes and use a meal planner with them and see recipe recommendations based on what I've already saved before, and even generate a whole shopping list with all of the ingredients I'm gonna need. There's a print button here on each saved recipe page, but it's not working. And again, after asking Replit template to fix it for me, the button now works perfectly. It opens a clean, printer-friendly layout of the recipe, and from there, I can either print it out or save it as a PDF. To make this even more valuable for my users, I want to offer a premium feature: direct advice from a professional chef. Now I'm gonna add get advice from a 5-star chef button on every recipe page. And when a user clicks on it, they're taken to a Stripe checkout page for a one-time payment fee. And after connecting Stripe with my API keys, the get chef advice button is now live. I select unlock premium access. I'm gonna enter my payment information and pay $49.99. Payment successful. I now have access to one-on-one cooking advice from real chefs. Finally, for monetization, I'm gonna integrate Google AdSense into the site. So I'm gonna grab the AdSense code snippet and paste it into Replit. Then I'm gonna request review from Google. And while waiting for approval, the placeholders are already styled to match actual AdSense banners, giving me a pretty good preview of how the ads will look once everything is approved and live. And if you want to see a more detailed tutorial, you do, trust me. I added a link in the description below where I show you how to build the entire website in full detail.